Okay, it's a bit awkward that there's no speakers and nobody wants to take the mic. We have a statement from Sahak that I will read to you. So Sahak is a queer refugee collective in Amsterdam, mostly from the MENA region. And a while ago they came also to Utrecht to speak against the IND, and I asked them to come here today, but a lot is going on, so they sent me a statement to read to you. Any person who identifies as LGBTQI+ and is in danger in their homeland has the right and should be granted asylum. This is ink on paper. This is not what happens. The system is built in a discriminatory way. The Dutch asylum is contributing in killing our queer and trans refugee community on a daily basis. AZC's in the Netherlands are unsafe and in bad conditions, in remote areas functioning like modern prisons, where we endure endless waiting periods by the IND, with as a result severe mental health problems and suicide. Thinking we come here for safety, we pay for it with our own mental stability. We stand against IND's inhumane asylum policy and its long waiting periods, against its unfair and arbitrary interviews of the not queer or trans enough, against the safe country system, against unsafe and overcrowded and remote AZC locations, against deportation, against the Dublin Agreement, against anti-migration policies, against Frontex, the visa system, against the police and detention centers. We stand against the term European refugee crisis because it neglects the root causes for fleeing, such as political repression or economic poverty, which are due to wars funded by Western countries. We want accountability in the EU. We stand against the EU weapons exports to dictatorships in the global south, its direct support to authoritarian regimes and repression of uprising in the global south. Europe is a war machine. We need IND to have more trained staff that understands the background of LGBTQI+ refugees, to not have a Western-centered view on queerness. We have our own identities, our own terms that are to be integrated into the system, not for us to be integrated into it. Support the refugee community and refugee-led groups who struggle with organizing activities due to lack of spaces, no funds or volunteers. Stories of LGBTQI+ refugees who are subjected to discrimination and violence from IND and in other states must be highlighted. Don't enable the white man with severe white savior complex to speak for us, claim our stories, our fights, and dismiss our struggles within the system. We are capable of speaking on our own behalf, and we won't be silent. Also, do not victimize our existence. We are more than just our status. We strive, and we also thrive. And we vote. Wacht even, dit is een oude speech. Vote? Nee. It's your right and responsibility to become politically active. The rise of the right wing will worsen the situation of refugees in general and LGBTQI+ refugees accordingly. So use your voice and end discrimination. Really? No one?
No borders, no nations.
Stop deportations!
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 Maybe one more thing. If you want to become active, because it's really wonderful to see you stand here, because it's more people than we expected. But if you want to become active, please come talk to us. It's me, that's Flo, we are wearing this pink thingies. Victima. Khalid is in the back. Yeah, there. You want to help? Come talk to us, okay? So we will make something happen. This has to stop. And we have to do the work. It's not just showing up to a demo with a sign. We have to do the research. We have to gather the stories. We have to go to the bigger human rights organizations. We have to expose like all these white saviors that are leading these organizations and supposed to care for them. We have to expose them. They have to be off